Let's chat.
If it isn't my favorite freelancer. I hear you've been busy.
I try.
You got Matthias back safe and sound. I had a good feeling about you ever since you turned up. Keep proving me right, okay?
As long as I'm a freelancer, I'll keep doing my job. Simple as that.
Always the same story with you, isn't it? Can't say you're not focused. Well, a place like this, we all need a purpose once we get here, right?
You're not from the fort?
No. Never planned to be either. I was on a strider out of Helios. Had my sights on Anthem.
What happened?
Cataclysm. The sky turned yellow, the ground changed under us. The survivors were brought here.
Must have been tough.
It was. But that's surviving a cataclysm. I found work, had a kid, took on a bunch of javelins, and they're hopeless pilots. Simple, right?
Right.
All right. I'm guessing your mind's half on the next job. But try to rest while you're here. Your suit will be ready when you are.
Can chat to some guy.
Sometimes sauce can be the worst thing, you know?
Can chat to someone here. Apparently.
All accidents are preventable. Anyone who says otherwise is ignorant and misguided.
Thank you
For what?
for stepping close so you don't impede foot traffic.
You were off to the side, so it seemed to make sense.
My apologies. I assumed you would recognize me from one of my public safety forums.
Sorry, I was not aware those were happening.
My name is Pernell Blatch, and I'm the fort custodian. I maintain and improve all public works and spaces.
Sounds like a big job.
It's enormous. I'm seeking public input on an initiative to improve life in Fort Tarsis. Would you care to take part?
I might.
Excellent. Please answer the following questions. Do you A, believe the fort needs immediate improvements to function more efficiently? Or B, recognize the fort has glaring inefficiencies that must be corrected?
Aren't those statements both the same?
No. One suggests immediate action, and the other identifies issues, then proposes solutions.
I'm not sure the fort wants to change.
The fort must change. It's unsafe in so many ways. Take the walking issue, for example.
Did you say walking?
Yes, people walk and stop wherever they please. This causes stoppages, bumping, and even pedestrian rage. I'm proposing we implement lanes and foot traffic rules of way.
I guess it would make walking here more efficient.
It will. It's just a matter of applying rewards and punishment to ensure compliance. There will be some resistance, but I've run into that before.
Where at?
The fountain in the courtyard. People said we didn't need it, but now I'm spearheading the campaign to restore it.
How does a fountain make the fort more efficient?
The fountain creates a meeting place and instills pride in the community. Happy people are more productive.
Is the fountain working?
Not at the moment. There's a piping issue. It was nice chatting with you. I'm off to a meeting regarding proper personal equipment in the forge area.
Good luck with that.
Thank you. It's not easy keeping this fort safe.
Okay, well, that was interesting. Who else can I talk to? This guy over here. I can look at this. What's this? To whomever it may concern regarding these containers. These containers are impeding foot traffic. Please place them responsibly to the side of the lane. If these are not moved within a reasonable time, then they may be impounded. You have been warned. Sincerely, Pernell Blatch, Fort Custodian. Okay. For these. The source of pure creation, the shape is used to create the world. The Anthem has existed since the beginning of time and permeates all aspects of existence. The Anthem has been the subject of much debate over its origin, limits, and if humans should attempt to channel it. Some believe it is nothing more than story and myth. Oh, when did the world start singing? Who brought forth the song? Did the shapers write the music, or did they just sing along? Why did the choirs suddenly abandon all they made? Did they choose to leave the instruments, or were they just mislaid? Mothers, won't you sing to us, teach us how to play? Fathers, take us in your arms and hum to us the way. The anthem of creation lives within us all. We sing in melody, we hear its call, traditional spiritual. What's this? Rules for civilized use of shared space. All books shall be properly closed when not actively being read. Cups, dishes, utensils, and serving vessels shall be washed and put away immediately. Loud music shall not be played during work hours. No pickles, only one teapot in the room at a time. There's no need for anyone to have 5 teapots, each filled to a different degree with old lukewarm tea. The pickles, previously forbidden from the room, are doubly forbidden for use as bookmarks. Why are you, a scar? Stop stealing my pens. Okay, stop.
Hey, you're a freelancer, right? I've heard things about you.
What kind of things?
Some of the Arcanists said you stopped a cataclysm, or a giant Ursix, or both.
That was me, yeah. It was kind of both.
Interesting. You're one to watch. I don't want to say too much just yet, but be mindful. A lot of eyes will be on you soon.
What does that mean?
It means this is the time to show what you're made of.
You've got a contract for me. I'm happy to hear it.
Not a contract, exactly. Have you ever heard of the path to glory?
It's like a ranking of lancers, right?
That's not all it is. There are certain rewards offered to those on the path.
Rewards offered by who exactly?
The Emperor. Put yourself on the path, freelancer. What you do will matter, I promise.
Alright, interesting. What's this? What is this lady? The cortex. Alright, whatever. Hello, Matthias. How are you doing?
Ah, freelancer. What can Matthias Errol Sumner help you with today?
I just wanted to see how you were doing.
My research is progressing. I'm still alive and very happy about it. I intended to buy you a drink as thanks for the rescue, but then I remembered being banned from the bar.
You're banned. Why?
For, starting fights. Not proud of it, it just happened. One minute someone's mocking Von Blatt's theory of diurnal obsolescence, the next minute you got bloody knuckles. You know how it is.
I don't actually know how it is.
Von Blatt's theory is a foundational Arcanist principle. It deserved to be defended.
With your fists.
Like I said, not proud. Growing up in the streets of Helios, you pick up some bad habits. Discourse, dialogue, civility. The Arcanist ways, those I had to learn. Lashing out is instinct.
I didn't know you grew up on the streets.
I don't advertise it.
You should be proud. You're a survivor. This world needs more Arcanists like you.
Like me? You want more kids orphaned young who have to fend for themselves?
I didn't mean...
I get it. Fewer soft, bookish types, more bloody knuckles and cynicism. You know, I prefer a world where no one gets calluses on their soul.
But that's not the world we live in.
Complete acceptance of the world's failings inhibits the will to change it. And we can change it. Through knowledge, we can make the world better. That's what the Arcanist Order does. That's what I do. Speaking of which, I have some experiments to oversee. Don't want something to blow up and make orphans.
Alright, we sure don't want that. What's this?
Hey, freelancer.
Storm. The Storm is the latest in Javelin design, using amber core seals to harness the power of the elements. Its ability to float above combat compensates for its light armor. Operated by a skilled lancer, the Javelin's lightning, ice, and other elemental attacks makes it an invaluable tool against the Dominion. The Dominion is far more advanced than we ever imagined. Frost, lightning, and levitation, we must not fear this technology, but instead embrace it. So we have crafted an answer to the Dominion's shock troopers and frost hounds. We will challenge them with the Storm. Transcript Arcanist Archives. Storm Ultimate, Elemental Storm. At full power, the Storm masters the elements and becomes immune to damage. Using the ultimate will conjure an elemental storm at the target location and apply the matching effects to anyone inside. Shortly after, a meteor will manifest and strike the field, dealing massive damage and applying the chain combo. Right? Sure, there are other stuff here. Anthem of Creation. We've seen this before.
Hey.
Let's go talk to Max. See what he has to say.
How's the
Hello,
job?
Max.
Movement's a bit different since the last repair.
Where's Max? Here we go.
Well, I know you. You're the hotshot who silenced that Shaper thing, yeah?
Word travels fast.
I keep an ear to the ground. Best way to stay alive out here. Maxine. Call me Max. Welcome to my bar.
You're the owner?
Am now. Got it off Dusty in a game of cards. Pretty sure he threw that hand.
You really think he'd bet his entire bar and throw the hand?
In a heartbeat. If he ever had a heart to begin with. Dusty managed to lose the deed to his bar and his shirt, and the very next morning headed out of town. Only he didn't make it.
Oh, hold up a second. What happened to the last owner?
He was on a strider to Anthem with the governor and it went down. Some say accident, some say a hit. Nobody made it back and the black box went missing.
You think Dusty was the target? Or the governor?
Dusty owed a lot to the wrong people, but dead men don't pay their debts. The governor? Not really worth the trouble, you know what I mean? Dusty's not the only owner to die in glitch circumstances, just the latest. People think this place is cursed.
You don't strike me as waiting around for certain doom.
Who has time for that crap? I got work to do. Deals don't make themselves. You're doing good work around here, freelancer. I'll get you a tab. First one's on the house. And if there's something you need, maybe I know some people. We'll see. Okay?
What's this? Citizens of Fort Tarsus, it is with heavy hearts that we confirm Governor Teague was a passenger on the Strider Hesperus, which was down a few weeks ago on its way to Anthem. The office of the governor thanks the citizens of Fort Tarsus for their hard work managing the day-to-day aspects of the fort without official leadership. Special commendation must be given to Fort Custodian Peno Blatch for his commitment to bettering our home in these trying times. Assistant Governor Judge Feltane.
How's the javelin?
Movement's a bit different since the last repair.
Hey, freelancer, contract go alright?
Okay, feats earned. Weak point striker, I earned it. Now what?
Hey,
Let's
how'd
talk.
your last job go?
I kicked its ass.
That's right, you did. Just got back myself. Damn Titan nearly took my arm off. Always something, huh? Owen stopped by. Wanted to make sure your records were in order. No worries though, a Titan won't stop me from keeping this place organized.
How'd you end up as our record keeper anyway? You don't seem the desk type.
Layers, buddy. We all got 'em. You want a well-placed shot or a well-kept ledger? Ask Lucky Jack. We all do our bit for the family, right?
So you're the cousin who enjoys paperwork.
And taking on scars.
Keeping things balanced.
It's what I do. The point is, we've got each other's backs. It's not like we got anyone else in our corner.
Not today, but we'll turn things around.
That's the spirit right there. We need freelancers to bring in contracts, get the work done. The better the Enclave does, the better we all do, right? Well, I've got reports to update before I'm back out there. Striders to save, relics to silence, you know how it is.
Okay. I can talk to this guy, can I? What's this? Freelance reputation.
Ah, my new friend. You listened well to my story of Freemark, huh?
Never heard it told like that.
I was long retired. The battle was not mine to fight. But good friends tell me. I was a freelancer for many years. You know what freelancers do?
We deal with things beyond the wall. Problems. We help people.
Truth, but it's not so small as that. We explore, we fight chaos, we save lives. You hear me?
Okay, I hear you.
People could count on us. In this world, a big deal. But that has been lost. People don't trust us. Hard times now. But enough gloom. Got a contract for you. Going to protect some Arcanists doing seismic tests, okay?
Seismic tests?
Yeah, check to see if Fort Tarsis has strong foundation. Don't want it to fall into a hole like last time.
What?
But these tests attract animals. The kind with teeth, you know? You protect one side of the fort, and Freelancer Wraith will protect the other. You hear me?
I hear you.
Good, now go. I'm hungry. No breakfast yet.
What's this? Seismic tests? My dear hope is that my devices like seeds planting in the deep stone will grow and bear fruit that will keep my home safe. Nest Stellus on the establishment of underground beacons beneath Fort Tarsis. Right? Arcanists. Arcanists are scientists, researchers, and scholars who study the mysteries of the world, from wildlife to shaper instruments. Arcanists preserve and teach their collected knowledge for the benefit of all humanity. Alright, let's accept this. Accept the contract.
Had some visitors in today.
Let's talk to Tarzan now.
Owen filled me in on what happened.
You've got a problem out there. Some kind of Dominion heavy.
His people called him the Monitor. We couldn't stop him.
And he was there for a Shaper relic?
Tore the place apart. Your agent wouldn't give in. Right to the end, well...
I know.
I'm sorry. She left this archive behind.
We'll have my people dig into it. The Dominion really have returned.
In force.
Damn.
I thought spies took everything in stride.
We also respect our enemies. Life under Dominion rule isn't much of a life at all. And if they have set their sights on Fort Tarsis...
Right. Well, the fort isn't exactly my idea of living the dream, but it is home, and I'd prefer it to remain dictator-free. What can we do?
For now, remain patient. I don't want to make a move until I have more information. In the meantime, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Sentinel Bryn. She's sharp, trustworthy, and could use some assistance. Why don't you help her while I look into the Dominion? I'll be in touch.
Sentinel Rissa Bryn. Fort Command.
Sentinel, how can we help?
Well, we probably shouldn't talk here. Come see me by my desk. And my plants.
Plants?
Right. So, good. I will see you.
Okay, then.
Freelancer, how's it going? It's Matthias Sumner checking in. By the way, I finally cleared out the clutter from my lab, so I can resume my work. I'll be there, if you need to talk.
Seems like Tarzan and Owen's facial expressions are the best. This news.
Well, hello.
Uh-oh. What's going on? You scare me a little sometimes.
Do I? Actually, I suppose that's fair. I do peddle in danger. Still, you should know me better than that. I know you.
Okay, when's my birthday?
Trick question. You don't like celebrating birthdays.
So, when is my birthday?
I think you're having me on. You've never told me.
Probably not. It was a number of days ago.
Ah, well then, happy belated birthday.
Thank you. So, where's my gift?
I tell you what, I'll write you a terrible poem. How does that sound? Sometime.
Actually, the day we met was my birthday.
Haha, now that is a trick. Which time? Recently or in our youth?
Youth. The time you picked my pocket.
Well, I was starving.
Or bored.
Or bored? Which turned out well, actually. Griefing regulators for a week was pretty fun. You were always looking for trouble. Is that what made you want to be a freelancer, do you think?
I was young. Besides, my job is helping people, Owen.
A touch defensive?
Yeah, because I'm defending my adult self.
Look, of course we're helping people. But I like to think about the root of things, that's all. The spark that began the journey.
Say, back then, what were you doing alone in Pontaix anyway?
I was tired of the Satomi and was taking, well, shall we say, an unscheduled break. Roaming. That's what I was doing, roaming. Same thing you were doing when we met in Heliost.
I like to think of it more as finding myself.
Because of the Heart of Rage. Where's your team?
I don't know.
Yeah, I brought you down. Well, never mind. There's a bright future ahead. Cheer up. Contracts await.
Okay, support Tussin's agents. Talk to all these different people. And I can't run. Is it faster than the demo? I can't tell. Still pretty slow.
How's the javelin?
Movement's a bit different since the last repair.
That's what I said last time. Is this the only line they have?
No rest for the wicked, that's for sure.
Is this? Respect my process. To my esteemed colleague, first, I have already apologized about the pickles several times. I'm aware that they are a sore point. They are in the past. There's nothing I, in the present, can do about pickle incident anymore. Second, you must understand that the creative process is a complex and fickle thing. Creativity requires constant fuel, which in my case, comes in the form of tea. I must have a pot steeping before I finish my current pot, or the fountain of inspiration will run dry. Third, that was absolutely my pen, and I have no idea where you misplaced yours. Okay. Now let's go see Matthias. Hello, Matthias.
My savior. And the reason scars aren't feasting on my liver right this minute. Bloody scars. The spike in their activity has really thrown off my research.
What are you working on exactly?
I'm looking for a lost Arcanist text known as the Elysian Manuscript. It was inscribed by early members of our order and has been lost for generations. Some Arcanists believe that their writings could help us predict the behavior of Shaper instruments. Imagine knowing if a relic will create firestorms, or scorpions, or shatter you into 1,000 pieces.
We could keep people safe.
Indeed. Every little piece of knowledge we can scrape together helps.
You're making progress?
The heroic work done by my assistants, may they continue to seek answers beyond this life, led to a discovery. Turns out there was a far more ingenious way to pass knowledge along. Invisible runes.
Invisible?
Runes, yes.
How do I...
Aha! I piqued your curiosity. You'll just have to continue on this adventure to find out, won't you? Our research has revealed a potential site that may answer our questions.
Just point me in the right direction.
Okay, hidden messages. Of course, the Arcanists will require a way to pass messages to each other. A method only known to other Arcanists that could keep dangerous knowledge out of hands of enemies. Alright.
Heard Tassin mumbling about the Dominion? Did you know I once hid in a mound of rotting fungus to avoid one of their patrols? Rashes for days.
Okay, investigate the hidden ruins. Launch expedition. Oh my god, walking so slow.
What do you think would make that kind of mark? So did you hear anything about that guy and the thing? Hey, freelancer!
Hey.
I can't believe I'm talking to you. You're like the most badass freelancer in Fort Tarsis. My name's Neeson.
Hello?
Hey, aren't you teamed up with that cipher, Owen?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, no reason. I just thought you might be concerned about that cipher school thing of his.
What are you talking about?
Okay, all right, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but I heard he got over-altered during his training.
Over-altered?
Yeah, I guess it glitched him up pretty bad.
What are you talking about?
I can't say for sure, but that's what people are saying, and you gotta admit, Owen is a little goofy.
No, he's not.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. Just telling you what I heard.
Thanks, but that kind of information isn't useful.
Yeah, I get it. You already knew. But if you ever need any info on anyone else in the fort, I'm pretty plugged in.
Yeah, no thanks.
No need to close that door. Let's just agree to maybe meeting in the future.
Or let's not.
Yeah, I got you. Catch you later.
Why not? I'm interested. Gossip. See what's happening.
Freelancer. Thanks again for your help. Business is already looking up.
Selling the thunder, huh?
Hey, people laugh, but the uniform makes the soldier. Ever seen the Dominion? They know it. If you want to win a war, presentation is half the battle. A javelin's designed to intimidate, annihilate, exterminate, eradicate, and if you're really good, obliterate. You have to inspire fearful awe in your enemies.
Plus, it's just cool flying in style.
That it is. May as well have fun while you're scaring people.
Figure there's a reason we call the suits javelins.
Of course there is. Imagine if they called it a skewer or something. Oh crap, run! A squad of skewers is coming our way.
Doesn't have quite the same ring.
Not unless you're having a cookout.
You seem pretty passionate about this.
I love what I do. And it's important. I want to help the good guys win. When a freelancer shows up in their javelin, I want people to remember it. Your enemies will shudder. Your allies will salute.
I like the sound of that. A little thunder and lightning to make an entrance.
You get it. Why do people fear a big storm rolling in?
Probably because it can kill you.
That's right. There's power in that sky. And pain if you don't respect it. So you just let me know if I can fix you up with anything. A javelin's always got room for more thunder.
Will do. See you around.
Featured, crafting, rewards. Where are my rewards? I've got my Legion of Dawn stuff. It's not, I don't have it. I'll be right back. Alright. See in the dark. Uncover clues to Arcanist runes. Let's go. Okay, this long loading screen, long ass loading. Go investigate the hidden rooms.
Patching in Arcanist Matthias.
So how did you learn about where we're headed?
From very old field notes. There was something the writer wasn't saying. Something important they didn't write down. I'm certain of it.
So you had a hunch?
A hypothesis.
Right.
What secrets must they hold?
Let's find out.
Hello? Can you hear me? Press T to talk.
Oh dear. The canopy's quite dense here.
What am I looking for?
A marker of some type, something other Arcanists can recognize. Alright, let's find that marker.
Okay, let's go.
I've seen this before. It won't trigger whether the right stimulus.
Which is what?
A shift in energy. We create a big enough change, the wires detect it, the marker triggers.
Like a fire alarm?
Exactly. That shape or object across from the marker is made for echoes.
Got it. Let's build a fire.
Okay, echoes collected 12. I'm starting to hate this echo thing. Only to fetch things, fetch missions all the time.
Another echo should be close. Of shaper dynamics, rigging the marker to detect something as simple as a shift in energy.
seeing the ping on my radar, but it's still echoing.
It's working, but the marker won't trigger without a larger shift in energy. More echoes needed.
Okay, that's one. Let's see one. Someone else takes it. Still one up there.
Another echo should be close.
Okay. So I can't fly past there. It's lame. Why is the radar ping in the direction then?
What do you think will happen when we trigger the marker?
I can't say for sure. In theory, however, we learned something about the hidden roads.
Where did I go? Meant to come in here? Guess I'm not meant to come in here. Stupid echoes. It's lame.
Don't let them stand in your way.
Didn't plan on it.
Let's get those echoes.
Why are they in a cage? That seems pointless.
Like a fishing lure for freelancers.
Ah, clever. I had to respect that.
Okay.
Got another one.
Yes. Excellent.
This echo thing is
How
really
did you do
tedious.
this work without freelancer help?
Slowly. My fearsome associate. Slowly. This task alone would certainly require many uncomfortable nights in the jungle.
This book you're looking for.
The Elysian manuscript.
Right. What do you think you'll find in there?
Find? Well, Arcanists perceive the truth, but time twists truth, hides it. The manuscript is a window to a very old truth.
The flying is much better than the demo. This water is still bad. I think the sensitivity is still too high.
That's done it. The marker's been triggered.
The Arcanist fire alarm.
Precisely.
bulldozing everything now. This is gonna be the whole game for me.
Now please, activate that marker.
Let's see what the Arcanists left for us.
Got it. Very strange energy signature. So, runes, what are they? Secret writing. A technique lost and forgotten. To think the key to my work was right in front of me.
You got it?
I did. Oh dear, the energy is starting to fluctuate.
Does that mean hurry?
Yes. That should be enough. But I think I know how to find more of these runes.
You think they'll help?
Yes, I'll explain when we get back to Fort Tarsus, but first... Thank you. These runes hold the key to finding the Elysian manuscript. I'm certain.
Alright, mission complete.